excited about this international event. We've got a lot of great announcements. We've got great updates. You're going to have incredible training. But we believe that this weekend is going to set a new course for ACN in Europe. And as the weekend progresses, you're going to get a feel for what I'm talking about. But I'm very proud to say that we are working extremely hard to make this opportunity better so that each and every one of you can realize your personal goals within the ACN business. You know, it's hard to believe that we're well over 20 years old now. I remember like yesterday when we started this company, you know, we had the same, dreams and the same goals, and we were filled with passion to succeed, just like many of you are right now. And even though we've been in business now for a little over 20 years, as great as the first 20 years has been for ACN, we believe that the next 20 years are going to be much greater. We've got a lot to do, many more products to bring, more countries to open. So overall, you're going to see a lot of incredible things, and all you got to do is ask yourself, what is it that you want out of this business? You know, where do you see yourself in 5 years from today? You know, where do you want to be, 20 years from today? What kind of lifestyle would you like to have? And if you really take the time and ask yourself these questions and visualize what you want and visualize where you want to be, at that point, you can then ask yourself, are you willing to make the commitment? Are you willing to dedicate the time? Are you willing to be the leader that we know you can be? But are you willing to step up so that others will follow you, so you can realize your dreams and then inspire those people to do the same thing? And I believe that each and every one of you, regardless of where you're sitting in this room today, I believe all of you have what it takes. But it comes down to a decision, and then it comes down to taking action. You ultimately have to make the decision. We can't make that for you. You have to take action. That's something that you have to do. We can't do that for you. But it comes down to where you see yourself and whether or not you believe that you can actually, achieve the things that you can see in the future for yourself. It all starts with what we're doing right now. Today's all about training. It's about understanding that there are going to be people on this stage today that were sitting in the same seats that you were sitting in not too long ago. They made a decision and they took action. And now they're on the stage because they have documented that they have had success in this business. Every single person on stage today is either a senior vice president, or they are a Circle of Champions member of ACN Europe, or they are both. So the people that are on this stage today really understand what it takes to become successful. All you got to do is just choose to listen to what they say. And I know a lot of times we'll sit in the audience, and it's easy just to feel like you're a part of the crowd. It's easy to allow yourself to feel like sometimes you're not important. But I'm going to tell you something. You are. Because if you're sitting up there, or you're sitting up there, or you're sitting up there, or down here, it doesn't matter. You ultimately are going to choose whether you pay attention to the information that you're going to hear today, and then take that information and go back and apply it. I've learned something, many, many years ago from someone who was a mentor to me. He said, Mike, he said, when the student is ready, he said the teacher will appear. And what he meant by that was that sometimes we're not willing to learn. We're not willing to receive information. Sometimes people's egos are so big that they think they know it all and are not willing to learn something new. And I believe whether you're sitting down with a senior vice president who's a Circle of Champions member with ACN, or you're sitting down with a brand new executive team trainer, I believe we can learn something from every single person that we talk to. But we have to open up our mind, and we have to be willing to learn. Now, once you gain information, believe me when I tell you that information in your head is only in your head. You have to put that information in action. And I'll tell you why. Your ultimate teacher will be experience. That's your ultimate teacher. So you have to go out and apply the information over and over and over. That's what's going to make you great in this business. I'll give you an example. I remember the very first time somebody gave me a script, and they wanted me to read a script. It was a recruiting script. And I had to call my friends, and it was pretty simple. It was 2 paragraphs. I looked down, I go, this is simple, I can do it. I read it, it was in my head, I got it. But it was interesting that when I actually picked up the phone and started reading that script, it didn't sound natural. As a matter of fact, my friend who I was calling actually asked me, said, Mike, are you reading something? And I realized